Hi Capricorn, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just finished doing your pre-shuffle and I have to tell you what came out in that pre-shuffle. The card that shot out said first quarter moon in Capricorn, but it said leave the past behind, Capricorn. So I don't know if you're reflecting on the past or ruminating on the past. Now, first quarter moon in Capricorn suggests that you've recently perhaps started something new, whether it's a new job, a new relationship, some sort of new endeavor. But I still feel like for that card coming out, the past is still showing up. So yeah, the universe wants you to keep moving forward with something and to leave the past behind. Quite interesting, when I was using tarot, 3 cards shot out together and it was the Ace of Spears at the bottom of the deck. But the 2 cards that came out was the 7 of Coral, which is the 7 of Wands, and Temperance, Sagittarian energy, both fire. So I don't know if, this is what the universe is suggesting right now, to stay committed. 7 of Wands is defiant, it's strong, it's empowered. Temperance is patience. So yes, but let's see. Now, 7s can be a reflective number. So I don't know if you are looking back as well, but we'll see what comes through the main reading. Now, if you don't know Capricorn, my name is Karen and I post readings every 2 weeks. Ooh. There's something about your energy, I feel, for a lot of Capricorns, you might have been like really choosing self. I don't know if you felt discombobulated or you just felt like being alone, but at the bottom of the deck, I've got solitude and silence, peace prevails, and grounding, go deep, explore your roots. Is that your energy in the recent past? Have you been like needing solitude, needing to ground your energy? You are an earth sign, Capricorn, so perhaps you felt the need to prioritize that. Okay, let's see. Capricorn, what we're going to pull for Capricorn today. What are the strongest themes and energies for the Capricorn collective? Now, if you missed your bonus reading, I did in fact do one last week. Stay focused, okay? Hold the course. There is something about you not looking back and only looking forward, staying in your North Node activation, hold the course and stay focused. I love it. At the bottom of the deck, you've got faraway places. Get ready for some new horizons. Some of you could be traveling or making plans to travel. You might be expanding your horizons. Now, Temperance is Sagittarian, so that can absolutely be about expansion, travel, study, maybe even adventure. Okay, I really feel like a lot of you have this desire to go somewhere far away. I feel for a lot of you, there's travel or a move. It could be overseas. New horizons, though, doesn't have to mean moving or traveling. It can just mean it's a time of expansion and growth. We might see if the 3 of Wands comes out today for you, Capricorn. But let's see. What else? Ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So stay focused and keep going forward. It does suggest to me that life is not particularly easy, Capricorn, because you're ascending the mountain, right? So life can feel pretty hard. Something could be tough going, but you are ascending. You're climbing the mountain. Can I have one more, please, from this deck for the Capricorn collective? Surrendering to the journey, release control. So we're seeing the word journey. Okay, we're seeing faraway places. I mean, you have to agree. I'd love to know in the comments, Capricorn, is this what you're thinking about? Is this what you're planning? Is this what you're actually doing? However, we have got this aspect of you needing to release control and surrender. So, yeah, I'm just feeling this need to trust the universe. I felt called to split the deck, and it's bringing me back to the hermit energy of solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So beautiful. Let's work with the next oracle. Open your heart, Capricorn. This could be open your heart to friendship, open your heart to love, open your heart to your family. It's just telling you to keep your heart open, or actually, it's actually saying open your heart. So I don't know if you've maybe been a little closed off recently. Some of you, hermit energy, you could have been very closed off to people, to friendship, to family, to love. So that could be the case, but let's shuffle and pull the cards, Capricorn. I mean, I'm even feeling like a solo trip energy. Like, I don't know if some of you have gone on a a solo trip. You've needed to get away by yourself. So I don't know, like it does feel like a bit of a pilgrimage energy is coming through for me today, which I've never said in a reading. That's weird. Taurus had that card today. Make a decision. Seems like the earth signs might be on the fence about something in their life. There is this contemplation. Taurus had a quiet contemplation as well, and being on the fence about a decision. Make a decision. Okay, Capricorn. What else, please? Wow, Taurus had that too. What's going on? You might have a strong Taurus placement, be dealing with one, or this is an earth sign collective reading, you know, that perhaps that's just the synergy there. But, you know, as I said, to Taurus, the universe is saying trust your own understanding, because you've been in hermit mode. Okay, there is this in silence, peace prevails. So perhaps during a hermit phase or a period of solitude, perhaps you're ready to make a decision. Maybe you're coming to clarity. Maybe you are needing to trust your own understanding about a situation here, Capricorn. Let's get one more from this deck, please, today. And now we have be gentle with yourself. I feel like you're obviously being hard on yourself here. Some of you, there's something weighing on you and you're being hard on yourself. I felt called to split the deck, and it's taken me to this renewal of peace, and it's coming up, right? In silence, peace prevails. Renewal of peace. I like it. I like your energy. You've obviously felt the need for a little bit of introspection here, whether it is a pilgrimage journey on your own or holiday, or whether it's just a reset for you. And I felt called to say those words. I don't know. Maybe you needed your own private reset. Oh, Taurus had that too. Trust all will be well, New Moon and Virgo, but that came out in their pre-shuffle though. Trust all will be well, Capricorn. So I really feel like there might be some worry or anxiety. Remember, the other advice was to leave the past behind. All right, Capricorn. Oh, they pulled my eyes to, you know how I split the deck? Look at that. Look what it pulled me to, Capricorn. Expansion. You can't make it up. Expansion. So definitely get ready for new horizons. Get ready for your world to expand. So nice. All right, sorry, let's shuffle this deck and see what's going to come through for you on this one. Now, I will put all the cards in. Oh my God, what is going on? It's your situation with the Taurus. There's something here, right? I have to say, well, that's a number of cards, exact same as Taurus. So you definitely could have a rising or a moon in Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Or, wow, it's just like you guys are going through some similar challenges. It also could be, even though this is new moon in Scorpio, what we do have, Capricorn, is the full moon in Scorpio. And full moons are brilliant in terms of forgiveness, building bridges, mending fences, releasing any like deep resentment or grudges or anything that's getting in the way. You know, it's a good time to cleanse, let it go. So, you know, perhaps there is a situation with the Taurus and there's forgiveness that's required between you and them. There was release control, so there could have been someone being stubborn. Maybe it's Taurus, they're a fixed earth, but there is the opportunity for forgiveness. Bottom of the deck, we've got last quarter moon in Cancer. They want you to take a breather. Also feeling, do something nice for yourself, whether it's jump in the ocean, go for a swim, take a bath. What else, please, for Capricorn? And now we have reveal what needs to be seen, more scorpionic energy. Now, scorpionic energy is connected to the death card and transformation, but it's deep. Okay, there is a depth to that scorpionic energy. So there's something suppressed or something hidden or something deep within you, Capricorn, that is needing to come to the surface. You might need to reveal something to yourself. You might need to reveal something to another person connected to forgiveness. It can even be self-forgiveness here for some of you. Okay, let's see. Capricorn, one more, please. Now we've got assess the situation, first quarter moon and Virgo. So to first quarter, so there could be something you've recently invested in, started, and you might be looking back, right? Or taking a pause. Temperance can certainly mean patience, taking your time with something. You might be being patient at the moment, giving something time, assessing it. All right, Capricorn, let's see. We'll start with some tarot now, shall we? Now, this is quite a different deck. Okay, there's different, for example, treasure is pentacle energy, and that's what's at the bottom of the deck. Two of treasure, two of pentacles. Now, Two of Pentacles is a dance of change. So in the recent past, there could have been some changing circumstances in your life, whether that's in business, you know, work, career. You know, this could be connected to that make a decision. There could be a decision that's looming. Let's see. Twos and numerology can also represent decision energy, crossroads. All right, Capricorn, let's get the first three for you today. Now, if you're enjoying this reading, don't forget to give it a hype, a thumbs up, leave a comment, Capricorn. It really does support the growth of the channel. Okay, what do we have? Damn straight. Holy guacamole. Oh, dear goodness. Okay, Karen. Oh, my goodness. You're reading. Are you ready? Are you ready to see this? Okay, I've got the Emperor, the Ace of Pearls, which is the Ace of Cups, and Justice. And the World at the bottom of the deck. Look how you started. Good reading, Capricorn. I mean, look, someone's bossing up here, I'm going to say. Now, we all have masculine and feminine energy. The Emperor is the embodiment of the divine masculine. It's when we're being bold, strategic. We're in a leadership energy. We're taking the lead in our life. And it's connected to the Ace of Pearls, the Ace of Cups, right? It can be some sort of new dream, new goal, new ambition, but it can be love. It can be forgiveness. It's water, the Ace of Cups. You know, you've got the pearl as well. So it could be the beginning of some sort of pearl embryonic stage of something. So, you know, if you have got this new goal, dream or ambition, no, the cups can be spiritual. They can be artistic. Okay, so you could be pursuing something new. But the Ace of Cups can absolutely connect to love, by the way. Healing, happiness, it's a new beginning. And it's lovely. I really like it. Now, we've got strong Aries. And there's a lot going on with Aries as well in the, from an astrology point of view. So Aries energy is quite strong, even though we've moved to Sun and Taurus. Now we've got Libra. Important, right? Because I do feel like Emperor and Justice, some of you could be dealing with legal situations. Or someone's in a position where they are dishing out justice. And it doesn't mean it's bad. Justice is karma, right? It can be, you know, consequences here. You know, it can be positive and it can be negative. But I feel like someone here is in a position of power and authority, and they're wanting to reestablish harmony, resolution, balance, fairness, equity, justice. And there's Ace of Cups, right? Which is a happy heart, a grateful heart, a renewed spirit. So I don't know, it feels like something's coming into balance or being resolved or fixed or agreed upon. So if any situations hang in the balance, this is showing me that something is going to swing in your favor. Something is going to have a happy outcome. Ace of Cups. And by the way, Libra energy connects to relationships and partnerships. And with the Ace of Cups and the Emperor, if you are single or you have romantic intentions towards someone or reconciliation, then this is showing up in the cards as well. I have got the World next to Capricorn energy, Queen of Pentacles. I know it says Queen of Treasure, but this is Queen of Pentacles. And it is next to the Fool, which can connect to a new cycle beginning, particularly with the World, the last card, the Fool, the first card. So I do feel you're on the verge of a new chapter in your life. Now, with the World and the Queen of Treasure, I don't know if this in your recent past, you've gone through closure or closed the door in a situation or some sort of ending here. It can also represent an accomplishment, a really significant one, an achievement. Let's get the next three. So I'm intrigued, okay, like it's looking very, very positive. And even Justice and Ace of Cups for forgiveness is beautiful, like so lovely aspects for that. So strong Aries, strong Libra. 2 more, please, for Capricorn. No, the card's stuck to me. Woo, Taurus energy. Some of you have definitely got something going on with the Taurus. Now we've got the Hierophant, the spiritual teacher of tarot, right? So can also connect to commitments, contracts. So Justice and Hierophant, 2 cards with and Emperor, very, very strong aspects for contracts or legal situations. But with the Ace of Cups, there's happiness. Okay, so it feels very, very positive. Your card's at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. The Devil. Now, let's get the heartbeat, shall we? What is the heartbeat today of Capricorn's reading? What's the major arcana? It is the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pearls. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? So if there is a romantic interest here, they could have a very strong water placement or be a water sign. And we've got the Ace of Treasure, the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So 2 aces. One is your ace, and then you've got the Ace of Cups with the Queen of Cups. Dreamy. There's something dreamy, okay? And I haven't said that before with cup energy in a reading. I don't know if there is some sort of new dream or ambition or goal. There is this dreamy energy coming through. Let's get one more, please, for Capricorn. I don't know if you're dreaming about a situation as well. Okay, what does that say? Oh, it's the 4 of coral. 4 of Wands. Wow, you're just showing off. You're just showing off. 4 of Wands. You got the 1111 card. Wow. Okay, so far we've got 6 cards. You've got 1, 2, 3 major arcana, right? You've got the Emperor, Justice, and the Hierophant. In the heart of your reading, you've got emotion, love, or there is some sort of new goal, dream, or ambition. So you've got the Ace of Cups with the Queen of Cups. I'm telling you now, some of you, you've got an open heart to forgiveness, or someone's asking for forgiveness. Someone's heart is laid bare here with the Queen of Cups. You or another person. Now, the 4 of Wands is something coming into alignment. There's no other way to say it. Like, it can talk about a foundation, achievement in your life, whether this is achievement in business, a relationship, a home, a family. No, Hierophant and 4 of Wands can be commitment and marriage, particularly with the Justice. So I don't know if there is a commitment here, or you're deepening a commitment, renewing a commitment. Let's get the next 3. It's a very celebratory energy as well. All right, Capricorn. Now, they're pulling me back to stay focused, all right? Emperor is a very focused energy. So whether you're a man or a woman, I do feel there is this importance around staying focused at this time. And as I say that, I pull the King of Swords, the King of Spears. And that to me is laser-like focus. It's having a really strong mindset, a strong vision, a strong purpose, a strong determination. Let's get 2 more, please, for Capricorn. You could be dealing with the Libra, Aquarius, Gemini as well. And now we have the 3 of Coral. So expansion is also showing up heavily. This is the 3 of Wands. But there's also like the achievement of something, because you go from the 3 to the 4 of Wands. So there's progression. It's like attainment, achievement. Reaching a milestone is also coming through and feeling really good about it. Ace of Coral, Ace of Wands. Sorry. Throat chakra, let me get some water. It always it always amazes me when that happens. It's like I'm being silenced. Kid you not. I'm so sorry, Capricorn. I really do apologize, but I want to finish this because it's almost like at the 11th hour with the last card. I want to get it out. And it says Knight of Treasure. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Knight of Pentacles. It can connect to offers, proposals. And there's that Ace of Coral, a sense of passion, excitement, a new beginning on the horizon. It can be a new, a new adventure Ace of Wands can be connected to travel, faraway places, study, you know, expansion in your life. And the Knight, you know, I really am feeling this offer. Knight of Pentacles, whether you're making an offer or you're receiving or considering or making a decision about an offer. Now, Hierophant, Justice, Four of Wands, and Knight of Treasure can be a proposal. It can be taking something to the next level. So whether this is a relationship, someone popping the question, or discussions around marriage and or commitment. It all feels very positive though. Now, I'm not saying some of you couldn't be going through, you know, legal situations. I don't know if there is forgiveness connected to a marriage and or a commitment, but this feels extremely positive for me today. There's nothing in this reading that suggests divorce or anything like that. It feels more positive because you go from the 3 to the 4 of Wands, right? Your world is expanding, and it's also, this is your ships are coming in, and this is the moment something lands. Or you know, you move towards the next level, 3 to the 4 of Wands. So increasing your commitment. As I say, it can be moving in together, taking that next step. It can be business achievements, career achievements. You know, it can be, it's a general reading, guys. It's not personal. But it just feels like you're getting positive karma in a situation. And it feels like there's this new beginning energy, a sense of passion, a sense of love, connection I'm hearing as well. So yeah, let me just finish by showing you the beauty of this reading. The Emperor, the Ace of Cups, and Justice. And I feel like the person's justice is the offer of the Ace of Cups. So whether it is love, forgiveness, healing, it just feels like someone has pure intentions. And then we have the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Pearls, and we have the 4 of Wands, 1111. Now, if you start seeing 1111 a lot as well, that could be real confirmation of this reading for you today, Capricorn. Now, we do have two masculine energies. We have the Emperor and the King of Swords, okay? So, you know, these could be two different people that are significant in this story, right? Because I do see, for some of you, there could be a romantic connection here as well with the Ace of Cups. And the Emperor can be the person who, you know, if some of you are getting married, right? The Emperor could be the authority figure bringing you two together. Just saying, it could be for some. So, King of Swords, 3 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles are the last 3 cards. And once again, at the bottom of the deck, we're back to that 2 of Pentacles. So there has been this period of just make a decision. And I feel this, you know, this to me screams a big yes. And I feel that might be your decision. If some of you are thinking about commitment, marriage, or forgiving a situation, or there's some sort of new expansion or growth or a new beginning in your life, I feel like you're saying yes. Okay, that's really what's coming through. So I hope you enjoyed that today. They're pulling my eyes back to expansion again, like over and over. So it is a time of expansion, growth, and new beginnings. God bless. Love and light. Bye, guys.